Even I like that, and I don't appreciate anything. We're at my home.
Your home.
It's 5 a.m. It's not midnight, John.
It is not midnight. A lot of the places we want to go, Frankie, they weren't open at midnight.
Outrageous backlash from last year.
Some of them got fined from the state of Massachusetts because they opened their doors at midnight. And that's fine, but you can't have your employees come in before to set up.
So they said screw it by like 6 hours.
Because who's going to really come out for a 3 a.m. opening? You know, midnight, oh, I'm just staying up a little late.
There's the 12:30s.
Yes, yeah, and Walmart opened at 1
right.
in the morning. But
that they're not going to push it past that.
Yeah, I looked a little at Sears last year.
Lowe's and Home Depot.
Yeah.
We might want to end up there.
I'm kind of on a quest for a Christmas tree, you know.
We're back at Staples. The significance here is that the mall area that it used to live in is completely demoed. The only thing left is the Staples. There used to be a movie theater there years and years ago, and the only thing that's on that sign is like, we swear we're open. They're just surrounded by construction and debris at this point.
This plaza is super depressing now that there's like 3 lights. But there's cars.
There appears to be 3 people waiting in cars.
Staples used to not be such a stupid place to go for Black Friday. I remember my dad waiting in line all morning to get some kind of a camera that came with a printer.
That was a big deal when there was not only the digital cameras, but then you could print your own photos.
One of the things they got at Staples, a Toys R Us gift card for 20% off, $40 for a $50 gift card. There's some pretty good stuff here. Backup drives and some USB thumb drives. I actually could use a new USB thumb drive. If we're going to be out here at 5 a.m. in the morning, I may as well, you know, try to find good deals to buy. And there is good deals to buy. If you have enough stuff at retail that's for sale, I'll probably find something to buy.
We bought a nice home laser jet.
I think the last major purchase I made at Staples, I went looking there for an office chair, didn't find anything. Before that, oh man, you're going way back.
We showed up so early to Staples and there's no line to get in. So we decided to just go down the street and see how Walmart was looking. It's not a zoo, but they also opened at 12. Yeah?
It's also 5:30 a.m. To be fair, Frankie, I never come to this Walmart because it's way too crowded.
Does anybody want to take a quick 10-minute run through it?
Yes.
I don't want to miss the door busts at Staples.
The door busts.
You got 30 minutes.
YouTube content all around the country is shooting in Walmarts today.
That's true. Frankie, I never go in Walmart for this entrance ever.
Where do you normally go?
The grocery entrance. This
Oh, really?
is the other one.
Oh.
Never, ever go in here.
Why?
I just don't.
Oh, it's a big old
I see
DVD sale.
mostly yellows.
There's a lot of quiet calm in here, Frankie. These are not for sale.
Why not?
They're just not for sale. That's all.
Walmart has every right to not sell certain bits of its stock.
Not for sale.
And, you know, put it out on the floor.
I was immediately drawn to the clearance aisle, but it's Black Friday. I don't think they're going to have any the best deals on the clearance aisle. The last tree I bought for my house was actually from Walmart. And it was good. It was a nice tree, but I don't think I'll buy one again.
These are very big right now. Nobody puts up lights anymore. They just shine a projector.
That's so lazy.
Okay, a black tree, like one that just burnt down.
It's available in multiple colors, too. Many options for this sad little
You
tree.
don't have to get a black one.
I don't care for this thing. I don't know what this is trying to emulate in nature.
Like a little bit of frost.
Yeah.
A little hybrid tree.
Like it's got a slight fungal infection.
Every pre-lit tree I've ever had, a string of lights is gone.
Yes,
So
mine too. But yeah, I'm still going to buy
So
it.
last year I didn't go pre-lit.
She makes a good point. I mean, you essentially have to get rid of the tree if it happens.
Yeah, that's why I'm probably going to get rid of one of the trees. Because
It's not very good ROI.
Would you pay more for candy cane colored extension?
I would not. I would pay less. I think it would be a manufacturing defect.
They have classic white if you don't like that bright white look. So they are trying to cater to people who like that old white Christmas.
Well, no, there should just be none of this. This should just be in the garbage bin.
It should be not for sale.
Yeah.
Wrapped up in plastic, along with the Lancome fragrances.
Look at this display here. I'm not sure who doesn't know what basic Christmas lights look like, and they would need.
I think they're supposed to be plugged in.
Oh, you're probably right, Nina.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes, it does.
Holiday flavored soaps.
Ooh, red
Cobbler.
berry cobbler.
You know how sometimes you were looking for things and you were just before your time? I was looking for candy cane scented like soaps and body washes and stuff for years because I was like, I want to smell like a candy cane. Never around. Now they're everywhere.
The things that weren't for sale have been ripped open.
I think there are 6 a.m. things that they're just putting out now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A 534 doorbuster.
Yeah.
I have this like exact same blue looking set, but at the time it was Paula Deen, and then Rachel Ray came out with like these. The company just hires whoever the Food Network person is they can get to sell their stuff.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that's, the way business works.
You're right.
exactly the
Who's
same.
the current mascot that's selling things?
Yeah.
Well, but it didn't used to be. Like Martha Stewart has her own line, and it's always going to be Martha
Oh, Martha
Stewart.
Stewart continues to sell.
Why would you buy pillows that say season's greetings?
I just
Oh,
want to
one
point out
more.
that, though, the electronics is actually genuinely pretty hopping.
It
Yeah, it
always
is.
is.
Mystic Games?
You could upgrade your existing copy of Forrest Gump that I'm sure you have.
Or your 10 Commandments.
for just $6. Look at this convenient seat.
Someone has left a bench here for sitting.
I think we need to get the Staples.
I think we do. So we're going around this Walmart, and there's like serious congestion in the aisles at 5 a.m. And this is how this particular Walmart is all day. You can't get anywhere.
What makes this one different than when it was over by the K-Mart?
Well, it's got food in it now. It's much bigger, more selection. And it's in a more centrally located place, so it's really drawing the business in. I never come in here.
The fact that it's a little crowded.
Well, you saw the trouble. I had to to get through.
We have the body sets that you get from people who don't know you very well.
I used to get some of these for my sisters because I don't know them very well.
I used to get them all the time, so I get like 6.
So overall, I'd say Walmart was a little bit busy.
It's pretty busy. Yeah, I saw a few good deals as we were walking around, but nothing I'd want to pick up.
No one's here, but is part of that because there was no video game systems that came out?
Yeah, I mean, there was the classic NES Mini thingy.
Yeah, but Nintendo didn't make enough of them or put them in stores, so it couldn't become a hot Christmas item.
Did you even go to like a Walmart or a Target for those things?
Well, Best Buy.
Best Buy. Whoa.
Best Buy.
That's got to be another dead thing. Well, I guess not. If electronics is the only thing you want on Black Friday, I guess you could still go to Best Buy.
Maybe we'll stop at Best Buy.
You got 100 things, Frankie. 100 things. Usually, I only get up this early, which I got up at about 4:30 when I have to catch an airplane. So I'm still like in airplane mode right now. Like I have to get to the airport. I got to get through the security lines. I got to get myself water after the security checkpoint.
You have to dispose of any water you have on your person beforehand.
Right. I got to remember my bags, remember my ticket. You know, even though everything's electronic now, I still got to have my paper ticket and make sure I have my license because I could get really screwed.
I'm constantly checking my pocket for the paper ticket.
Yes, and I'm always worried about my license. Like, seriously.
I genuinely don't know what happens if you lose your paper ticket. What happens?
You will go to the actual ticket agents and
they will help
the
you.
Airline counter where people used to check in their baggage. Now there's a little line.
Oh, there's a little line! How cute! This is all gated off. Like, that's where the K-Mart used to be that we used to go to, way down there. But now all you got is this, and even the dollar store is closed.
Fast. Nice little coupon books, and they're filled with good coupons.
Dude, this is what Walmart wasn't doing.
Well, let's take a look at the tech, Frankie. I want to see some tech. I'm a little excited now.
Some blank media. They used to go crazy for this stuff, but I get it on Amazon. $69.99 for 2 terabyte drives.
You gonna get one, Frankie?
I'll think about it. I'm tempted.
This really does have just about everything you'd want in a Genesis. It's like all the really best games of a Genesis.
It comes with 2 wireless controllers.
That's a great deal.
I mean, like, Nintendo had a 2-foot cable.
Yeah.
And not a second controller.
Handheld video games, 220.
Any good ones? What's depicted in the picture? Games I don't really recognize. This is cute.
More little retro games, though. A whole little selection of it. Some USB flash drives, Frankie.
How much?
4 8-gig drives for $12.
Wow.
I feel like there should be more tables like they were over
Like
there.
all those sales tables that
Yeah,
we were just
like-
over at. Look at us. We're walking around with thumb drives and
Purchase.
Genesis.
Ideally,
and
that would be the whole store.
the House of 7 Staples. We're trying to figure out if this is our ink because it's $10 off for a multicolor plus black pack.
Nope. Our ink is $9.32 and $9.33. That's someone else's ink.
Pretty good prices, Frankie. $2.99 for this laptop.
Is that a good deal on a printer? I don't know.
it is.
Let's buy one. Let's buy 2.
Everybody counted Staples out.
Well, to be fair, it's exactly what I expected.
Is that Fat Man compliant?
Frankie, how's our supply of microphone batteries? There's a great deal on AAA's
Could you
here.
give me a great deal on AAA batteries? I need
$10 for that pack. They're not the exact brand we usually use. They're one step down, but they're still good batteries.
John, I spent $240 here.
$240, Frankie. Well, you got some hard drives that you needed.
What's your total spend?
$30.
4 flash drives and 2 sets of batteries.
2 sets of batteries.
$240.
Certainly spent the most that we've ever spent on a Black Friday evening at any store.
Right.
Yes.
Especially, I mean, even if John had spent the $150.
Yeah, you still got me beat by
You
a
got
good
it beat.
$60.
So let's just tally that up real quick.
Yeah.
Even bu-
140
In
the
drives. To back up mostly more Junt content, by the way.
$60 in video games. So you're already at $200.
Plus your batteries, there's another 10, that's $200.
$12 in cables.
$12 in cables, that's $212.
A little car charger thing.
Which is another 6, that's
And-
$220 plus tax, tag, and title.
And other fees.
Yeah, and other fees, associated fees, union dues,
State
miscellaneous,
tax.
extraneous,
Federal tax.
parking charges, valet fees.
We've had our fun at Staples.
Yes. as much as can be had at Staples.
I don't know how much fun we had.
I had a lot of fun. $240 worth.
Spending money is fun. Frankie is having the most.
Just letting out fun. I want a blender and I want to go to Sears.
We're getting into the point now. We're going to enter the Black Friday hell. Or Black Friday deep heck.
I think it's crazy that there's anybody in the mall at all at 6:30 in the morning. It makes more sense to me that they would be in the mall at midnight than 6:30 in the morning.
Every weekday you come here at 7. You can watch the centenarians walk around the mall.
Frankie, go down to the next entrance. This entrance is no good.
Why?
Just like with Wal-Mart, you can't enter the pharmacy.
I don't understand your f***ing logic sometimes.
Frankie, it's daylight. Daylight has broken.
I hope you're editing this sequentially.
Last year, did we like Sears or didn't we?
I love it. That sounds great.
Remember what happened last year?
Well, this year, Nina and I have a good $200 worth of My Way rewards points because we got the siding on our house redone from Sears Home Improvement.
Yeah.
And that one purchase got us all these My Way points.
This is way more chilled out than last year.
It's silent. There's no background music.
It's real mellow. I think I marveled at the magnetic trays last year.
Wanting some tools, Nina?
Yeah, I think I might get this drill bit kit. I don't have a good drill bit.
For $3 more, you can get 50 additional pieces in your drill set.
So you gotta do it, right?
Nina could drill, like, you know, through studs.
The studs come over and I drill them.
Pretty big Christmas tree selection.
This was a big thing for Sears, and it still is. I mean, remember last year we had a pretty good selection, too. I don't want to, like, claim the diagnosis from inside the beast, but...
Talk about the patient while it's dying.
Some of their suppliers have stopped shipping the merchandise because they don't think they'll be able to pay. We always hold out hope. I kind of like Sears.
Those lifetime warranties aren't going to be so lifetime.
Christmas pick, Horace and Gerald.
Ugly looking lights. Because they haven't quite got, like, see these lights? These are classic, right? These are not LED. They're beautiful. But I'm starting to see some LED lights that actually look great. And they're just not here at this store yet. See, like, these actually have the light shape, the proper LED light shape. I just need to see it in the white color. It's underwhelming. Yeah. Compare that to the classic look over here.
This just makes you want to scream out joy to the world.
You may remember that last year there was electronics over there. No electronics.
That is not the electronics section anymore. It is bedding.
The electronics section became so boring, they put mattresses in for people to sleep.
It's $179.99.
Yeah, 179.99.
John, I spent $240 at Staples.
I kind of wanted to change over to LED, Frankie. I'm tired of dealing with lights going out on trees.
We're going to go other places.
All right.
Lowe's and Home Depot.
Yeah, you
Home
want
Depot
to
had some pretty nice ones. 10-inch grip locking wrench. Ooh.
10-inch grip locking wrench. Ooh.
He only gets excited about tools on Black Friday.
Nina and I are in the market for new exercise equipment.
Yeah.
But I would never buy them from a store like this.
How come?
What you really want to do is buy it from the kind of place that would sell to gyms. Because they actually have maintenance, like real maintenance contracts with real repair people. I genuinely believe that a huge part of exercise equipment business is to sell you really shitty ones that are marked up that people don't use.
Frankie, I don't have any need for this tool. It is a full-size torque wrench for torquing things that need serious torque. But it's a good price.
It's like a snow globe, but it's a candle, and it's gonna.
It must have a light. Oh wow, it's very 2000-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, and it spins too.
It's for like an 8th grade girl.
They were just manufactured new in Brazil. We could serve ourselves bread in that.
That wasn't.
Yes.
Who does this at home?
Oh,
Who like
fries.
makes fries and is like, here, family.
I don't know. I'm kind of appealed to it though. I kind of like the idea of trying to mimic the restaurant experience in the home.
Yeah.
John found the clearance on Black Friday.
This is classic retail. This isn't no modern
This is like
newfangled.
Some nice blenders.
Moderate blenders.
Is Sears the best possible place to buy a blender?
No, but we have points, and if I want to spend $150 on a blender, $120.
Why not step up and get the ridiculous?
She really enjoys making a good smoothie.
I also bake with a blender. Whenever you would use a food processor, if you have a good enough blender, you can use your blender.
Not to be confused with a juicer.
No.
Goodness no.
I want the whole fruit in there.
I don't know how you get it all. How I would be doing this. You gonna do it, Nina?
Yep.
1,500 watts. That's 11 amps.
Nina, my Staples is your Sears.
Yeah, it comes with a baking bowl, so it is meant to
so
be.
look, this is the one for you, Nina.
Yeah.
No?
You're just encouraging people to spend money.
Since
You're
when
just a
did
bad
Junt's
influence.
pots become Frankie and Nina spend tons of money and Junt buys a couple batteries?
Oh, those are really cute. You undo them.
It's a pillow and throw. I have no need for it at all, but I'm not gonna buy it. But it's super cute.
I'm very excited about this mixing bowl feature. It truly is just a food processor. You'll put the mixing bowl one on and just let it go. So when I bake pumpkin pie, I just throw everything in it, mix it all up, pour it in the pie shell, done.
Everything can be done with a blender.
You don't need anything else in your kitchen. No stoves, no fridges.
I need a fridge to hold the stuff to go in the blender.
Oh, generic men gifts, Frankie.
I don't even know what they are. Feet?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, meat snacks, because there's some kind of meat inside. These are kits that you buy for men if you don't really know the man.
John continues to be...
They're good deals. I just don't need them. I bought all my tools last year.
Something occurred while we were checking out.
We got this 1-800 number.
Our My Way points are not showing up in the system.
It's the exact opposite of the problem I had last year. Where I wasn't expecting, and I did have. You were expecting, and you don't have.
So we canceled the sale because...
Yeah. It was still a good price for that blender, but I was going to pay $0 for the blender, so I'm not going to pay $150.
I'm pretty angry.
There's a few things more frustrating than making all your selections, getting to the register, and for some reason, you can't say it.
I foresaw this. I was like, maybe we should check our points first.
We're going to take a small break at Mirasol's Cafe. We're going to get a chai.
A nice chai.
We're going to get one chai for everybody to split.
And a cookie.
Oh, yes, a cookie, please.
And maybe a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese, that sounds wonderful. I think that the world should start about 5 o'clock and all shut down at 6. And after 6, you just can't do anything.
I mean, this cafe normally opens a little later. Today it has Black Friday hours.
Yeah.
And you like that. You want the whole world to start at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I want to come by here at like 4:45.
Yep.
They gave us an 800 number to call about the missing My Way points. I called it, and they said, sorry, there's nothing we can do because you bought that from the installation department. You have to call the installation department in order to get this correct. You get through an entire phone tree, and then they say, you know, have your number prepared, have this prepared. Yeah. Then it says, we're actually closed. But your call is important to us. Please call back during normal business hours. And I'm waiting to hear what those normal business hours are, because if it's in an hour, it could impact the way things roll out.
That's right.
And then just boop, 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 drops.
Dropped. You were dropped, Frankie.
So they get you through an entire call tree. Most call trees go, our normal business hours are Monday through Friday, blah, blah, blah. That's why they say that up top. Yeah. Not Sears. Not going out of business Sears.
Electronics are one of the first things, because they move quick and they're high value. If you don't move them, it piles up a lot of inventory and it's difficult to pay the bill. We noticed that department was completely gone. That says that their suppliers for TVs and things didn't want to sell them stuff. One thing we did see that was kind of interesting is they'd actually invested a little bit into making the mattress section new and made it kind of look nice, which is spending money on the store itself, which is something that Sears really doesn't do much of.
Well, they're trying to appeal to the old set.
Clearly. I mean, there were at least 3 displays for consumer cellular in that store, which is a cellular network for older people with big phones. I think even now, not as many young people go into retail stores at all. I think people in their early 20s would just shop completely online. And maybe showroom a little at Best Buy, like go in and see the product they're going to buy. They've been working really hard to try to combat that and had some success by making the prices on some items the same to things you can quickly find online, like Amazon, matching Amazon's price for an item in the store, even though it may cause a little loss if they can sell accessories at the end or kind of upsell you with a service plan or something. I wouldn't want to buy one, but I've never actually seen a curved TV, and I'm told that they're quite a thing to see.
Someday, we are going to get these points. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll always have something new to buy.
Okay.
This is nice shopping weather.
Overcast?
Overcast, gray, not raining though.
You don't have to get a big coat on, say you're hot in the store.
You don't want to be outside raking leaves on a day like today because everything's going to be wet. Instead, you just want to be shopping, spending hundreds of dollars.
Is that the other option?
That's what I need to do at my house. The leaves have become unmanageable.
Trying to get parked at Best Buy proved to be the most difficult
It was
so far.
the hardest.
It's as the day is progressing.
And Best Buy is a pretty hot Black Friday destination.
Still though?
It's in people's heads.
Yeah.
You always forget that they sell appliances here.
And then I get here and I'm enchanted. It's like a big cotton candy maker. I'm gonna make cotton candy on my arm.
I don't really know what the purpose of this thing is. You could soak things in it, certainly, but I have no idea.
I'm sure it connects to the internet.
Probably.
That's the line.
I hope we don't buy anything, Frankie. Look at that line.
$249.99 for an Xbox One.
Yeah, with Battlefield 1, with a game, 500 gig edition. That's $50 off.
You got a problem with 4K?
There's just no content. Netflix on computers, which is where I watch it from, isn't even 1080. It's 720p.
That's the curve. You can watch 4K Mountains.
This is the technology after LCD, Frankie, right here. This is quantum dot. Yep. This is quantum dot. You can tell. It is a very nice picture, I'll say. Look at the contrast between the white and the light and the dark.
Blu-ray players for $50 everywhere. 78-inch quantum dot, $8,000.
Yeah, they have a 65-incher with the same technology for $3,000.
You start paying per inch a lot more as it goes up.
Yeah, astronomically. I haven't been in a Best Buy to look for media in many years since it was out in the main section of the floor. You know what used to be over here?
What?
Like record players.
$1.99 for Edward Scissorhands.
Did you see Pokemon the first movie?
No, it was a long time ago.
It was. It was a great movie. That's the one where Pikachu turns to stone? No?
Oh, I didn't see the movies.
Oh, jeez.
John, what you're seeing is a very common trend. Shrinking down the movie selection and replacing it with novelty items, toys, memorabilia.
That's
and
understandable.
And then eventually that goes too. I think that's the entire music section. You can still buy a landline phone, no trouble. What do you think sells better, the landline phones or the DVDs?
Landline phones.
Oh my God. You were walking through the parking lot and then somebody almost backed into you. So can you recreate what your route looked like?
So I had to go like that.
You don't steer very gracefully.
Even if they're not on sale, can I buy some plants today?
You can buy all the plants you want, Nina. You can buy $240 worth of plants.
Poinsettia bowls.
Yeah, set with pathos.
Even I like that, and I don't appreciate anything.
Somewhere here, there are 99-cent poinsettias, and those are the ones I'm looking for.
Really? Should we promise that someday we'll do a full Home Depot?
We should. I mean, I'd love to do one. We actually missed it this year when they do their fall clearance. The chairs that we sit on in the Junt show. What's that show? I legitimately can't remember the name.
Scavenger Hunt?
Yes. Do you think these are the 99-cent ones?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Those are smaller.
Oh, they're smaller.
This is what we're doing on Black Friday.
Shopping for full price plants. Christmas cactus.
They're very full. Well, not full boot, but they will be shortly, and
Holy
you'll
cow.
reap the benefits.
It's a succulent.
What's that?
It's a type of plant.
They hold water very well. They get these big fat leaves.
You know what, Nina? I've come here before. Don't tell anyone except the world. If you look on the ground, see right there? I'm going to take this home and I'm going to grow it into a new plant.
Oh, you piece of shit.
I did it.
Imagine if you could do that with like electronics. Like you could
just find a piece of a phone and
then grow a phone.
Holy crap! I've never seen a pine cone this big in my days.
That's a John-sized pine cone.
It is. I'm not going to buy it, but it's pretty cool, right? This is real. Obvious. It may not be obvious, but this is beautiful. It's very expensive. 2 branches, $6.99. You would probably just use this as a swag display. Put it in a window box or something. It's a noble fir, it's called. Noble fir. This is pine roping, but this has already been too long without water. It'll hold up for a little while, but it doesn't look very fresh, does it? Isn't this kind of cute?
I like my decorative pine cones. They have the artificial frost.
Normally I'm kind of against it, but this actually looks nice because pine cones sometimes do actually look like that.
Yes.
It's not even supposed to be snow, it's supposed to be sap. And I've had pine trees, obviously, and they do actually, some of them do look like that. All different mixes, many different nice greeneries for the holidays. All very temporary, nothing alive, and they're all cut. They've still got a ton of bulbs left.
Oh my God.
It's a bit late. I planted 1,000 tulips this year. I got them all on the ground. I just finished yesterday, actually.
I don't know where you guys went, so I just went looking for 99 cents.
Oh, you found them?
Oh, that's better.
It's pretty good, but still see if you compare these two lights, they're definitely not the same color.
No,
This one looks nice.
But
This
I
one
think
doesn't.
it's trying to be like.
I just want to remind everyone that it's only 7:30 in the morning. You approve of this stream?
I do, but it's not. You can't change the color on it, I don't think. Bidding starts at 79.
It's a tree. Do you have any of them set up? Do we know what it looks like?
No. Look, they got one left.
One left.
It's $79. If I don't like it, I can just bring it back. I previewed it in the ad. I think I'm going to go for it.
You guys did such a good job. You sold them all.
Sold the last $79.
He did a good job of selling it to himself right there.
Do we need a second part?
Before he changes his mind.
Come out of here.
Round of applause! He bought a tree. Woo! Okay, and now they're off to the next bid. They're trying to get
Next thing to get rid of.
They just stand in various parts of the store screaming about like how there's a great deal right
It
here.
kind of did work. There were 3 associates hawking this tree.
Look at you two maniacs. 2 carts,
Dos Junt's cuts.
and he still wants more.
I found an untapped mine of poinsettias.
Yeah.
These are only $1. That's incredible.
You really are going to make our house look like the Home Alone house.
That's totally my goal. And I'm going to give Home Alone house tours.
Look at John and his big tree.
We're going to set it up on the Christmas special, Frank. It'll be a lot of fun.
Nina just returned.
Rejected her pothos selection because she realized she can get 20 of these for the price of that. I should buy more, but I'm not gonna. $13 for a cart full.
Are you happier with all this than you would be with a Ninja blender? Damn it.
If they have white poinsettias for $1, I'm in. I'm buying at least 2 more.
Oh, that'll definitely be the way.
The way. I'm turning around. It's too crowded down there.
The deals can't be that good.
Did you see that move? Nina just walks by, grabbed another Christmas cactus and threw it in.
Dual processing. Do you think she bought enough?
There are people who will buy more.
There are people buying. They come in couples like you do. Buying the 12 and they get the 12. So they'll leave them with 24.
Oh, is there a limit?
There's a limit of 12.
You didn't buy 12, right?
It'll be 115 cents.
$100.15.
I thought I heard 115 cents.
She likes our hats.
Yeah. I like our hats too.
It's us on them. I'm here.
Oh,
And then that guy is the guy in the chef's costume in the middle.
awesome. I spent $17. $17.
I got these great poinsettias. I bought the Christmas tree. I also got the
mystery tree.
the mystery tree. I hope it's nice. I mean, it's normally yesterday it was $199. It was this front page tree right here.
Oh, that looks very nice.
Yeah, we bought these
Those
poinsettias.
became a real thing for us.
Yeah, we looked at these wreaths. We weren't impressed because they were kind of dead looking.
Thank you, $240. He spent his $100. I'm hitting about $30.
Up until Home Depot, I was a little like, I don't know about this Black Friday. But now I'm in the Black Friday mood. We didn't anticipate that it has to fit the Frank's little car. We've also got 300 poinsettias, Nina. Team lift, Nina, team lift. I think we're going to have to spin. There we go. Plenty of room and room for 4 poinsettias. For $12, Frank, I bought the replacement plan.
For the tree?
Yes. So if the lights go out or something goes wrong, I can just bring it back and they give me more.
That's probably a smart buy.
It's for 3 years.
Oh, that's good.
3 years.
Where do you store a piece of paper like that in your life?
I have a folio.
We do as well. He just doesn't know it.
It's got like various checkbooks for accounts that I don't often write checks from. It's got postage stamps. It's got Christmas cards if I need an emergency Christmas card.
What's in Junt's folio?
Yeah, critical life planning documents, 401k and social security information, bank account information.
We have the deed to our house, our marriage license.
Look, I have an awful lot managed digitally
Yes.
on our behalf.
Without each other, you wouldn't know where the deed to the house is.
No.
And Nina wouldn't know how to get the Wi-Fi to work.
That's right.
It's unwieldy to manage 2 costs.